First of all, welcome to the Kansas City Chiefs, and we soon welcome you to Kansas City.
Yes, sir.
First thing I want to ask, of course, you played only 5 games last season, but what do you think stood out on the game tape that Coach Reed and Brett Veach saw enough of you to bring you to Kansas City? And what do you think your contributions to be immediately to this ball club?
Well, really, with me, just one thing I prided myself on was, no matter if I played 5 games or 15, I was going to be the same player, same guy, same person every chance I got to be on the field, whether it was practice, whether it was a game, whether it was scout team, and I feel like, that it showed. A lot of coaches saw it, and thank God Kansas City, took a chance on me, and really just that, man. And, I make it work even with 5 games. I don't need 10 to 15 games to make plays, 5 games. I mean, of course, I would love to play my whole season, but just made it work with what I had and got the best out of it.
Harold, go ahead and fire away.
Thank you, Brad. And Willie, congratulations on being drafted. Welcome to Kansas City. My question for you, obviously, Andy Reid, Brett Veach, your conversations with them, kind of go into some details about what those conversations were like with them. They did a lot of background research. And what did you open up to them about your issues in college and how you feel that you're ready to be a professional athlete?
Well, they asked me about everything, the quarterback situation, suspension for the academic thing. And, man, really just, it's not like I'm just say, it wasn't my fault, because it was something that I could have avoided easily. I dealt with the consequences of it. It made me a better man, made me a better person. It helped me appreciate the game of football. It made me really find the love of football even more, and now, man, I've grown from it, and I'm ready to just play ball, man.
BJ Kissel.
Hey, Willie, congratulations, man. Welcome to the Chiefs.
Sir, thank you.
Just curious, when you talk about the passion for the game, it was one of the things that Coach Reed had talked about you. One of the things when you read draft analysts and reports on you, they're talking about your passion for the game. You're an energy giver. Where did that passion kind of come from? And who kind of instilled that in you when you were a kid, that kind of love for the game?
Man, I started playing the game when I was 6, man, and I was like always the fastest guy on the field, man. But when I got to high school, man, just to be able to compete with guys that were some way, just as good as me, it made me fall in love with competing, and when I can hit a guy, he gets up, he hits me, I get up, just the love for the game, the rough part of the game is what I love, man, and the brotherhood, and it makes you a better man outside of football. It teaches you life lessons that you never thought football could teach you, and that's really something that helps me a lot.
Let's go to Matt Derrick.
Hey, Willie, welcome to Kansas City and congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How have you been spending this draft night? What was your expectations going into this about where you might go, and tell me a little bit about your conversations you had with the Chiefs when they told you were the pick.
Well, I've heard rumors of 2 to 4, so anywhere in that range, I was ready for it. So, but man, honestly, I was telling my family, my phone interviews with the Chiefs went so well, man, the past few weeks that I said, man, they can't pass on me twice, So, they could have, but, they took a chance on me, man. And right when they called me, man, I was like, in shock, like, oh, man, it's time, I'm ready to work. So I'm ready.
Let's go to Steve Walls.
Hey, Willie, how you doing, man? Congratulations.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Thank you.
Hey, walk us through the process of the draft, man.
Yes, sir.
What was that process like? Coach said that you had to leave your home and go into town to actually make the video chats.
Man, yes, sir. Like, with me, I just make whatever I have work, man. Like right now I'm in an old kitchen, man, at a cooking place. So, just do what I got, use what I got, and, make it work. So, and just whatever, man, just make it work.
Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Willie, welcome to Kansas City, man. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
How do you think your skill set matches with what the Chiefs like to do defensively, and how much have you looked at that film of how Steve Spagnuolo uses the linebackers?
Well, I know for a fact, they, play a lot of man. They do a lot of everything, and I feel like more speed with Tyrann on the defense, man, and a great defense all around, around him and Chris Jones, man, and those great linebackers. I feel like that's perfect for me. I can get better from those guys, man, learn a lot. They can teach me a lot. I take in every little – I'm just a sponge out there, man. Take in every piece of detail, you know, whether it's something in practice, something in the game, something with film room study, you know, and I feel like I'm in a great position, man, and the defense is awesome. So I'm ready. Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we're going to take 3 more. We're going to take Nate and then Matt and then Nick Jacobs, and we're going to be done here. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Willie, congratulations on being selected tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You mentioned that during the course of the violations and the suspension that you sort of learned your love of football even more. What do you think you learned most about yourself during that position when obviously it's the first time that you've really missed a game of football during that stretch?
Well, you know, man, I cried for 4 days straight when I found out about my suspension. And, you know, I prayed. I talked to my mom. I talked to a lot of people, man. And, you know, I said this can either make me or break me, you know. And I sucked it up, man. And I was – if you would have never knew I was suspended, man, you would have thought I was going in every day to get ready to play Alabama, man. And I made sure I kept that mentality. Made sure I just was me, you know, still love football. The love isn't going to change, never. It only got stronger, you know, so fuel to the fire, man, and it just made me hungrier, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Willie.
Matt.
Hey, Willie, congratulations, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm just curious, did you watch the Super Bowl? And if so, did you envision yourself playing with guys like Tyron and Frank Clark and the championship defense?
You know what's crazy, man? I watched those guys, man, but, you know, then, man, I was like, man, those guys look good. You know, I was watching both defenses. That's the only reason I watch football, to watch defense. So, you know, man, I was like, man, great defense game. And honestly, man, I didn't think I was going to be on the Kansas City Chiefs defense, man. And to say I'm part of it now, man, it's a blessing, man. Young bull coming in. I'm ready to learn, man. I'm ready to learn and get better, man, and soak in everything. So it's great, man.
All right, Nick Jacobs, close us out.
All right, hey, Willie, for you, who's been one of your bigger mentors on the football field, and what did they teach you that's really stuck with you over the years?
Man, you know what, man? I can say a lot of people, man, from high school to college, but the most recent, man, would have to be my last 3 linebacker coaches, man. Coach Christian Robinson, Coach Tim Lucaboo, and Coach Chris Marr, man. Those guys, they didn't only make me a better football player, they made me a better man. And, you know, handle responsibility, just, you know, be a pro at everything you do was the main thing that those 3 coaches, you know, preach, you know, at going to class, you know, coming to film on time, 20, 15 minutes early, attacking the field with a positive mindset, you know, just anything in life, man, to make me better every day, you know, whether it was game week or bye week or off season or workout day, man. So really just that, man. Never take a day off.